In today's video, I am going to teach you how to link an automation on Mailerlite to another. If you are building multiple automation workflows, linking them in a clean way can help you keep your process organized. By the end of this walkthrough, you will be able to take an existing workflow and add a final action that sends subscribers into the group logic of a second workflow. First, you need to log into your Mailerlite account. Start by opening your Mailerlite dashboard and sign in using your usual credentials. Once you are inside, make sure you are looking at the main admin area because the next part depends on where you navigate within the platform. Next, navigate to Automations and open your first workflow. In your dashboard menu, find the Automations section, then click it. From there, locate the workflow that you want to connect to something else. Open the workflow, and when it loads, click Edit. This is important because you cannot add new steps unless the workflow is in editing mode, so the button you are looking for is the one that enables changes. Now that you are in the workflow editor, you will add a new action step at the end of the workflow. This means you should scroll to the bottom of your current steps, near where the workflow would finish. Look for the area where you can add another step and choose to add a new action. Adding it at the end ensures the handoff happens only after all prior actions and conditions in your first automation are completed. Once you add that new action step, select Move to Group or Copy to Group. You will usually see these options as part of the action choices. The difference matters, so take a moment to understand what each one does. Move to Group will transfer the subscriber into the chosen group, while Copy to Group will place a copy into the group without removing them from where they currently are. For your goal, either option can work, depending on how you want the second automation to be triggered. After you select the Move to Group or Copy to Group action, you will choose a group that is set as the trigger for your second automation workflow. This is the key linking step. In the drop-down where you select the group, look for the group that you already configured in your second automation as the trigger. You are essentially telling the first workflow, when this happens, put the subscriber into the exact group that the second workflow listens to. To make that clear during setup, you will see options related to subscriber status, such as inactive subscriber and active subscriber. Follow what your second workflow expects. Click the inactive subscriber option and ensure it corresponds to your intended trigger logic. Then move through the configuration so you can select the subscribers you want included for the action. The important part here is that the subscriber state you choose matches the way your group trigger is defined for the second workflow. After that, click Active and make sure the correct setting is applied. When you configure group movement or copying, Mailerlite typically lets you include active subscribers and control which ones are affected. Confirm that both the inactive and active options align with your plan. If your trigger is based on active subscribers, you want active selected appropriately so the second workflow receives the right audience. Finally, click Inactive Subscriber and move to Subscribers so that your selections are correctly set for the action. Then review the workflow behavior one more time in the editor to ensure the final action is placed properly at the end. This helps prevent the situation where the action is added in the wrong spot or targets the wrong group. When you are finished configuring the action, move on to Activation. Click Active and ensure both workflows are active. This means enabling the first automation you edited, and also ensuring the second automation, the one that uses the group trigger, is turned on. If either workflow is inactive, the handoff will not run as expected, even if the steps are configured correctly, and that is all there is to it. That covers everything you need to know to link one Mailerlite automation to another using a group-based trigger.